Okay gang, today we are opening 12 boxes, 3 cases of Super Slam. Last week we had a couple of mishaps, but that should be okay. I'm just going to send this very quickly to the people that need to see it. Ooh. Just give me a second and we'll get right onto it. Live. We're gonna... What a way to start the stream, eh? Interested. Streaming open. We're gonna get there, I promise. Just give me 2 seconds, gang. Right, paste. We are. Right, mishap. Okay, gang. We should be good to open now. I have been messing about with the settings and the general composure of the stream, so hopefully this will be better. I believe that this is going to be a really good stream. We should be here for a good few hours. Let's say 3 cases, 12 boxes. That is a little under 300 packs. So we are going to get that started now with the very first box. Let me just get my bin ready. We've got a lot of plastic to get through. Oh my god, it's Kanane. Hi, how are you doing? Right. Right, these are, I know how to open them now, so we are getting that started. So hopefully you can see this clearly enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Foil rare. Super starting off with Elias Charm, and you know what? Not bad. 2 supers in the first pack. I will absolutely take that. A good sign of things to come. I'm doing alright, been a bit sick, so I missed going home from my mum's. I'm really sorry to hear that. We are all about family here, obviously. We're a family run business. And personally, I really like you, Luke. I'm very sorry to hear about you being sick. I hope you get better. It seems to be going around right now. Thrasher's flu, as it were. Honestly. You just can't win sometimes, can you? Another foil rare, another rare, and a super. So for 3 supers in 2 packs, you know? Pretty good start. How is Blood Bowl going? I see you got a couple more fixtures to do before the end of the season. Hopefully they go well. I do like seeing you when you come over on Wednesdays. Right, another pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Foil common. Rare, rare. First dud pack happens. Honestly. Trying our best to keep things going here. Oh, you should have been here. It was such a catastrophe last week. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. For the stream, of course, not generally, you know. I'm not dead, as it were. Foil common. Ooh, lovely. Extended art helm. Lovely stuff. We played perfect game and won against top player, then we'll be in the finals. Well, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. I want to see you do well. Well, I don't know many of the other players. Hopefully that changes in the future. I'm not holding out hope. One of those. Is your army betrayal, your team betraying you? I'm hoping to get into that for next season. Once you're finished with the season, hopefully we can get around to actually sorting out a cute little play date. Foil, super, and rare. Not too bad of a start for the opening. And as always, good to see you, even if it is just in chat form. Let's keep going. Foil, Majestic, Gallo, not bad. It is a nice to stick around more for Blood Bowl just to kind of get an idea of it. I've had a quick look at the rules, but I can't remember for the life of me. The team's been playing pretty well. Had a few games in the middle, but they've been doing pretty well. So why don't you have hope? You have to have hope. What else do you have in life if you don't have hope, huh? Common, super, rare. Honestly. What's got you thinking that there is little hope for your team if they're doing so well, huh? Oh, I've just knocked the light. Very professional of me. Rare. Could be worse. Could be dead. Alas, we continue. I have lost the scissors. I have found the scissors. We are going to open another pack. Even if you don't make it to finals, hopefully your team's done well enough to not make you want to throw them in a fire or something, you know? I'd hate to see that. Not bad. Snag and a super. I do find that generally when it comes to any game that involves luck or skill against someone else, I tend to get my body absolutely rocked. Playing against a high scoring player and have to not let them score and score 3 times myself to be able to chance. Scoring against. Oh. Okay, fair enough. In that instance, you don't have to have a lot of hope, but you still have hope. You have to still have hope that your team can pull off an upset. If I'd half my team to keep their value low, but I love them deeply. Aww. You have to keep the love for the team. And it's a foil overcrowded. Lovely. And a majestic. Let's go. Lovely pack. Overcrowd's doing pretty well. Honestly. Has the season been good overall? Not just for you, but for everyone else? I mean, it seems like it's been getting half decent players so far. Hopefully that continues. Hopefully it grows, if anything. I want to see these things thrive, of course. And a rare. The more people that play, the better. Granted, it is a bit more of a logistical nightmare for you. But I'm sure you could always wrangle help if you needed it. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Foil common. Super rare. Nope, rare. Super rare. There we go. We're doing pretty well for Super Rares and the like so far. Loads of people have been having a good time. New edition comes out soon, so new season will be using new rules. I've seen talk about this both in the GH server and elsewhere. Could you give me a rundown on whether or not these new changes are a positive or a negative? Because I don't want to join at the wrong time. I'd hate to join and immediately have everything go completely up the wall, you know? 4, 5, 6, 4 common, rare, and super. Another super. We're not doing too bad so far, gang. Things are going well. Keep chatting, I love chat. It's the only thing keeping me going aside from the beautiful feeling of cardboard. I feel like I'm turning this into a Blood Bowl stream now. The main thing is flesh and blood, but like I have to keep talking, and if I'm going to keep talking I need engagement, and in order to have engagement I have to talk about what's relevant to the people here, and since you are the person talking, we talk Blood Bowl. You'll know when this when this gets good, because you will see my reaction. Pleiades, not bad. Pleiades, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rare foil. When hits aren't going too well, you have to keep going. And the thing that keeps me going is you lovely folks. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Foil common, rare, and another super. Not too bad on the super front. A little under on the majestic front so far. Hoping to get legendaries and marvels and all the other goodies. I was going to ask how's the missus, but I don't know how to give the gender, the non-binary version of that now. Hopefully they're doing well. They seem to be whenever I talk to them. Foil super and the majestic, just as I was complaining about not having too many of those. So always good to see. Let's open more. The vibes are good so far though. Come on. Foil, super rare, lovely stuff, and a rare. A middling pack, if anything. Oh my god. Just making sure my other conversations outside of this stream are going well. Overall, it looks like they're just streamlined again a bit. But they've ruined orcs. That's tragic. Oh, I mean, Snotling stay strong though. I hope. We've nerfed everyone just as you're about to start playing. Would not be the best feeling in the world. Almost like they were going for me. Good to hear that the wife's good. Hopefully can come see you guys soon. Or at the very least you, as I say, you're around every Wednesday. Well, most Wednesdays at the very least. So that's a given normally. 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 common. Not bad. And Songs of Sinew. I won't be turned off from the game if my sweet baby is unnerfed. It's still an interesting game at the very least. It's just less good if they are nerfed. Right as I'm about to get into it. Granted, you got me that kit like 10 months ago now. Little Christmas gift. So it seems about time I got properly sorted for that. Not bad. Super rare. Not the worst. These pack cards only in Japanese. Do you get English? So, we opened 16 boxes of English ones. We had Japanese ones come in, so we are currently opening 3 cases, 12 boxes of the Japanese ones. When the next set comes out, or if we get more product in the in-between, we will be doing streams of English packs. You are unfortunately not much of a Flesh and Blood player. I'd love to make you one, but if that's not your cup of coffee, that's fine. We are currently just going through these packs, and we thought it'd be better to stream opening it than just scurrying them away, squirreling them to ourselves. Get to talk to some lovely folks and all that. Hopefully show some really nice cards, but unfortunately, as this is your first time here and as not a Flesh and Blood player, you're not gonna know too much about this. I apologize. Not the best debut for you. Oh, actually, I'll tell a lie. That's a super. I'll keep that. We are running. This is the last pack, actually, of the first box. So fingers crossed, we save the bottom left for last always. It's a superstition if you want it to be, but it always holds the best for me. So, common. We have a foil common, a rare, and a rare. So maybe not always, but from the first box we got a handful of goods. Snotties haven't changed from what I've seen. I know nothing about the game, so just judging them on how pretty the art is. Well, hopefully the art's pretty. We've started off decently enough. This isn't like... This is... I mean, it's fantasy based, but it's not quite the most like high-end art. I really like the art, but it is a bit more kind of, I guess, grim, if you want to say the word is. But that is absolutely fine for me personally. If it's not your style, I don't blame you. But those are for, like, you know, the Pokemons and Yu-Gi-Ohs of this world normally. Right, let me put these cards into their box. They can go away for now as we head on to box number 2. Good to hear Snotties haven't been changed from what you've heard. Hopefully that stays the same, although with how these things tend to go, I wouldn't hold out an infinite amount of hope. And again, I was just telling you to hold out hope for your orcs. Put that away. Let's get this opened. Ooh. To be fair, as someone who only kind of minorly plays the game, this is definitely one of those that I think is more aesthetically pleasing for me. But I kind of like this style. I really like gritty stuff. Some of my favourite movies are horrors. So anything that's kind of more on the, I guess, mature side in a sense, generally tends to ring my bell. 4, 5, 6. So we've got a foil common, super rare off the bat. Not the worst first pack. I need to put the Majestics and Supers somewhere. I'm just going to get, preferably not on the floor, but I am a clot, as it's been known to happen. And we're back in the room. Next pack, lovely stuff. Right, snip snip. If there's anything that like needs changing, if the cards are out of focus, if the audio levels are wrong, I've just found out that I can put music on these streams. If it's too loud, too quiet, let me know. I can fix those things. Hopefully the main issue I have isn't just the presenter, because that's a bit more of a permanent issue. Another super, not bad. 3. Let's get this opened. Oh, wrong way around. Quite like the style as well. You've seen Dark, I paint all of my minis, haven't you? Oh, yeah, I have, but you know, sometimes the difference between how you would do something and how you want other things done is valid, honestly. Oh, Plow Under, love to see it. You know, some folks are a bit more squeamish when it comes to other folks, and then draw, write, paint some truly heinous stuff. Granted, you are into Warhammer, so you know, I feel like it's more just me trying to say, I understand if this isn't your thing. Hopefully you get to see one of the 1 second. Oh, okay, fair enough. Hopefully you get to see some of the like the really, like the full art cards. That's my aim right now, is to show you the full art cards. There's one that I think is an English exclusive, so we may not be able to get it in this pack, but I am absolutely desperate to get my hands on it. It's a beautiful Maori inspired art, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So hopefully we can get something along those lines in this. We're also looking for other goodies, things that are a bit more meta relevant, of course. Though I am not much a I mean, there's a reason I don't play at the events we go to. I'm not much of a meta player. I just play for fun myself, but I feel like that is a good thing to have in these situations. It's good to have that balance. My brother plays, and he's actually competing at Worlds in a couple of weeks. I'm going along with him to vend and whatnot. But hopefully we come back with a world champion. Well, I know when you get a Greg. Absolutely. I streamed the English versions of this about a month ago, and in the first couple of boxes I got some truly insane stuff, and yeah, I was very I was a whole other version of myself in those moments. Though there are people who would know more about kind of what the actual like goods are. I'm sure some of the commons and rares that I'm skipping past are goods, but we are looking for the very pretty cards. And another rare. We haven't hit the excitable noise cards yet, but they will come, I promise you that. It tends to average out about 1 or 2 excitable noise cards a case, and we've got 3 of them, so we should have a fair few to come. If one came now, that would be absolutely lovely, so I can show you. Majestic and a super. These are the kind of average expected pull rate so far. So we are looking to buck the trend. Sorry, I had a bit of spit in my throat. Try and clear that out so we can continue on this path. 3, 4. Got a foil common, rare, and a super. Rip up their virtues. Not bad. Another pack. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got a foil common, a rare, and another rare. Yeah, not too bad. That's absolutely fine. These things happen. The quest for goodies will continue. See how the chatter slows down a little bit when we stop talking about Blood Bowl. Again, granted, like 5, 6. Oh, actually, there we go. That is gorgeous. Extended art foil flick knives. Fantastic stuff. That's our first big hit of the box. Oh, lovely stuff. Absolutely fantastic. We've got another super in that pack as well. So, massive win. Absolutely massive. Love to see it. Hopefully the first of many. Foil as well. So, absolutely best case scenario for us on the reprints of these legendaries, because there's a New Horizons as well. That is very pretty. Hoping for more of that. 3, 4, 5, 6. Foil, majestic, and super. We're gonna put that to the side. That can be on its own for now. The first big hit of the case. Fantastic stuff. Normally I have more people along, but you know, with work and whatnot, I'm sure that they are a bit busy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get ourselves another 4 common. Oh yes. We have a Marvel. Fantastic stuff. Oh, it's not even double-sided. Oh wow. I believe that's Prize Galea. Oof. See, this is what I mean. The pretties come, and they come thick and fast. Fantastic stuff. So far, Legendary and the Marvel in this box. Truly, we have been blessed. Lovely stuff. I've not had that one yet either from the previous cases we've done. So my collection is getting much fuller today. Let's keep that energy going. We really want to see more. More Marvels, more Legendaries. Hopefully the Fabled, so I can show you that gorgeous thing as well. 4, 5, foil. Super. Come down. Yeah, Marvel's kind of like Mythic. It's the general like top rarity of things, except for Fabled, which is like the fab set named in 000. It's like the first card in the set. But that's like kind of the top end of what you're expecting from these. Fables are a lot rarer from my experience. I've only packed one in the hundreds of boxes I've opened of cards over the last couple of years, so hopefully that changes today. But Marvel is generally like what you're looking for in terms of like the best goodies, which, you know, we do try and get as many of those as possible that we can. If you're ever looking to get into the game though, I mean, I hate to shamelessly plug, but we do have the link for us in the bottom left corner. So if you're ever feeling like just going, oh, I'll get into this. If you're a Magic player, I'd say this is a better game than Magic. Or if you're an ex-Magic player even, I'd say this is a better game than Magic. And if card games are your thing, then you might as well give it a shot. Especially when we've got such beautiful cards. Absolutely stunning stuff. I love the art on these. Is it my favourite game for art? Ooh. I think it's the most consistently good. I think that some of the Pokemon cards I've seen come through our ends at times have been absolutely stunning. but kind of consistently, this is the art that I'm really into myself. Not least because it's the one that I've opened the most of. But yeah, we are chugging along absolutely fine. We've already hit a legendary and a Marvel so far. Hopefully that kind of look continues as we continue on. Foil super rare and a majestic. I don't quite remember the rarity order for Magic myself. I know Mythic is kind of the like on top end of the Magic list, but those it kind of got out of hand after a while for me. There's just so many sets and so many cards to get now. It just seems impossible to keep up with, although we did come across some really nice old school cards recently from a generous person that we will be putting out on the store shortly. As always, we're looking to build our collection, both new and old. Let me just zoom out a little bit. There we go. Lovely. And a foil rare and a super. Another rare. So far, this has been a real win of a box. I think it's just common, uncommon, rare, mythic. I haven't played in ages. Well, in that case, the go-to for mythics in that case would kind of be majestic. So it's, you know, just general art, little red M in the bottom left. This set has super rares as well. It's a one set only thing from like the old days of this game of Flesh and Blood. But majestic is your go-to for mythics. I guess there's like a level above mythic. There kind of has to be if they're going to reprint things. Like the one that comes to mind is the one ring, which was an absolute mouthful to get out. Oh. But those kind of cards, they're a lot more common, I guess, in these. I don't come across the Romance of the Three Kingdoms set for Magic. This one, but they are expensive. We are always looking to get cards in when it comes to general request. Romance of the Three Kingdoms set. We may not be able to get a hold of like packs. If it's anything older than like a couple of years, just because distribution kind of dies out, but I'd be happy to have a look around. We do try to keep these kind of things, and you know, you can call dibs if you ever want something. We've got the next Lorcana set as well coming out shortly, and I think that someone in store has dibs at least a box. But as I'm sure you'll know, card games, much like Warhammer, is a very expensive hobby to maintain if you're really into it. Foil rare, rare, and rare to close off the box. Right, we're 2 boxes down. So far, our goodies include a bunch of super rares, a bunch of majestics, an extended art cold foil, and then we have a legendary and a Marvel, which is absolutely lovely stuff. But we're not stopping there. We have 10 more boxes to open this stream. So it is absolutely lovely stuff today. We have a third box. Just give me 2 seconds just to quickly reply to something. Very sorry. Can't believe we've already been streaming for half an hour. That is quite impressive. Going out your way for it, just if you happen to have them. Well, as I say, we're always looking to get cards in terms of like the singles. I don't know the prices on them, but I'm sure that the curve kind of plateaus after a little bit. Even with older sets generally, you have like a couple of like £1,000 cards, a few that are a few hundred quid, and then everything kind of tails off to like max 15-20 quid. It's just if you're looking to get like the biggest goodies from that set, They will be expensive and hard to come by. If they're older cards as well, they are extremely hard to come by. The older the set, the rarer that it is that people come in to say, I have these cards. We tend to get people coming in with kind of the newer set stuff. Even in older games, even in newer games actually, as it happens, we have people coming in with basically Super Slam, the last set that came out, High Seas, and then everything kind of tapers off. Generally, people don't look for the old set except if they're a fan, in terms of like their bulk. But we're always holding out hope that people have some beautiful things. 5, 6, we've got full common. Oh, and it's a non-foil New Horizons. Another legendary. That's fantastic. So we're actually above odds now in terms of like the legendaries you get in a case. It's non-foil, but it's still absolutely gorgeous stuff. I love those reprints and a super as well. Let me sleeve that up quickly. Fantastic stuff. It's always good to see when your opening starts so good. My last one, I think, opened with a similar level of fantasticness. In the first case, we actually got 2 extended arts legendaries and a Marvel as well. So here's hoping this can continue more good. Foil, and we have a rare, and we have another rare. That's kind of what you're expecting from these packs. So I gotta make sure I don't cut a card just in case anything's amazing. I've just damaged everything. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we get our foil and a super rare and a rare. So lovely stuff. Just gonna move these slightly into the actual looking of the stream. I'm a professional, I promise. Honestly, I may need to just quickly move the chat just so I have a full view of the stream. There we go, much better. Now I can see the stream and the whole screen. For a whole video, as it were. 1, 2, 3. Another foil Majestic, fantastic stuff. And another Majestic to go along with it. Ooh, actually, sorry, I was so used to only getting 2 things, but we got a super as well. Foil Majestic, Majestic, super. Fantastic stuff from that pack. Not as fantastic as, say, a legendary, but we'll take it. Actually, that is looking a little bit too bright. Let me just quickly sort that out. Hopefully you'll still be able to see the stream. You're trying so hard right now. I know there's cables in the way as well. Let me move those very quickly. Honestly, you'd think I'd never done this before. Oh, I've already opened this one. Bloody hell. Suddenly absolutely crashing out apparently. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Foil common. We've got ourselves a rare and a rare. Bit of a missile pack, but that's absolutely fine when the others have been pretty great so far. Yeah, I have to take the L's with the dubs. Another pack opened. Yeah, we're always looking for cards. Are there any others that you're looking for perchance? You already said Magic of the Three Kingdoms, but if you're into anything else, you know, I can keep an eye out at the very least. We have people come in all the time going, oh, I've got this card, I've got this card, you trade these in. Is that? No, that's a rainbow, sorry. we try our best to take in as many games as possible. We've recently taken in some from the Final Fantasy TCG. So if you or your lovely wife are interested in anything like that, let me know and I'll see what I can get sorted. I'm always looking out for folks. Trying my best to get as wide an array as possible for us. Let's open more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got a foil common, we've got a rare, and another rare. Another missile pack, not an issue. We're into any card ETM. I feel like it is the models of. It has to be models of cards. That's entirely fair. I understand, especially with I don't want to say your situation, your living situation, but like with how life goes with you, especially with your wife and whatnot. I totally understand that the financial burden, even if you kind of get into some of the cheap cards, and I think that generally Flesh and Blood, you can have a pretty good good deck collection, etc. for pretty cheap. It all adds up in the end, doesn't it? And if you're more into models, if you're more into, you know, your 40k, your Blood Bowl, your Kill Team, I totally understand that. Me personally, I am in the blessed position to be working with cards, so my my finances can go to other things like models and other games. I say that as if oh, and we are suddenly in nuclear winter. Give me 2 seconds just to fix that. There we go. Recently I got Legends ZA, Legends ZAR. Really fun game, would very much recommend if you have the spare budget, limited budget, absolutely. If you've got the spare budget and a Switch, I'd advise playing Legends. Builds on what they made before, maybe not quite as good. I do think that they limit themselves with some of the in-game stuff. Any wild areas are now wild zones, and it's a lot more kind of compact. I think that's just to do with the setting, but like, I think that the mechanics are really fun. I think that the I'm not much of a story person when it comes to Pokemon, but it's a fun enough story, and getting shinies is always my something I strive for. I mean, granted, looking for shinies is also kind of the MO for this game as well, as it is with every card game, frankly. 2 supers in that pack, lovely stuff. Also moves so fast. I feel like Magic generally has a lot more kind of sets and confusing bits about it. For this, it's generally 3 sets a year, which is relatively standard for card games, but I think that there's a lot of reprint sets and other like formats and other lists and things that come with Magic. For this, they've recently just released their second, like, third big time supported format, which is purely for commons and rare cards. So absolutely good for people who are a bit more on a budget. And take a look at the new Pokemon games. Absolutely, please do. I don't know how much of a Pokemon fan you are. I know at some point you were playing, well, you and your wife were playing through Scarlet, I think it was. I don't know. I wish I did, but I don't. But I always recommend Pokemon. It's kind of my go-to series of games. Even now, after playing them for like 26, 27 years now, it's the one that I can always go to, my comfort, etc, etc. So lovely stuff to see people getting into it again. I find too many folks are so hard to please as well. They just want to complain about stuff. I feel like that's the same with any walk of life. Even with cards, people are so easy to displease. Just nag, 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 nag. Just enjoy it, you know. Got ourselves a full common, rare. With that being said, I am going to nag them about this pack weight, because sometimes it is a diabolical. I know you like playing through them. Don't you ever get too much into each game. This game's fun to plow through. The tutorial takes ages, but I think that that's kind of the expected standard nowadays in games. I know it used to be basically just, here's your starter, go catch some Pokemon. Nowadays it's like, oh hey, here's how you do this, here's how you do this, here's how you do this. Another super, not bad. Now, as a 28-year-old, going on 29-year-old in a couple of months, it's a bit much, but I understand that you have to target these at like 6-year-olds, so anything to help them through. I don't do the raids and stuff and stuff like that, just the main story really. The main story in Scarlet and Violet was so good though. Again, as someone who's not hugely into the story, I love Arven's story, of course. The Team Star stuff, amazing. I relate to Penny so hard. The League stuff, bit iffy, but like I think that just generally that's very boilerplate. Just here's some Pokemon, go beat gym leaders. And then the Area Zero stuff is fantastic. Poor Arven can't catch a break though, eh? Sweet child. I do take part in raids on Scarlet and Violet though. I think that they're quite fun. But I do find myself doing things like completing the decks, doing outbreaks, getting the like through the DLC. I did the story vow. I'm not a huge fan of Kira, is all I'll say. First Pokemon game we played since Black. Wow. I did not like Gen 5, and I feel like that's kind of against the standard now. Everyone seems to love Gen 5. I just could not get along with it. It bored me to tears, so much so that after 15 odd years of playing Pokemon, I completely missed out on Gen 6. Absolutely. I only got back into it because my lovely wife said, oh, you should play Gen 7 with me, Sun and Moon. I was like, yeah, fine. It turned out to be really fun. Then Sword and Shield came along, really fun time. I really enjoyed it. I know there's a lot of hate for it, saying that it's, oh, the wild area is not great, the game's not great, yada yada yada, but I think it's a really fun generation. Legend Arceus is the best Pokemon game I've played ever though, where I got my first ever shiny. I mean, how could it not be the best? And here we are with Scarlet and Violet. Not very bored video. Please, the whole game for me was a slog, especially when, like, I think it's the game that I like the least Pokemon of, like, percentage. I think I only like 30% of Pokemon, I think I figured out. There's so many Pokemon, and, like, yeah, like 70-80% of them are not good. Like, who honestly is like, yes, my favourite Pokemon is Watchog. Ugh. Get out of my sight. For me though, I'm basic. Gen 3 is my favourite gen. So again, Legend Arceus is fantastic. So if you ever get a chance to pick that one up, you should. I think you'd really enjoy it. It's more they changed Pokemon from a general RPG to an action RPG more so, where you can die and get hit by the Pokemon. So I'm all in for that. Foil Super, love it. Majestic, and another Super. Fantastic stuff. And for our final pack of box 3, if I can find the scissors again. I keep putting the scissors somewhere that I cannot see them. Never mind, they were perfectly blended into this kind of brown and red background. Honestly. The pile of stuff. 3, 4, 5, 6, oh, well, foil super, super, and a rare. Nothing insane in the final pack, but that's fine. We still got a legendary in that box, so lovely stuff so far. Start Legends. Don't make me come to you and make you start Legends. I will organise with your wife another little play date just so I can get you to play Legend Arceus. It's very fun. For me, at least. Let me just... Beautiful, 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 beautiful. My beautifuls. Right. And now we are on to the last case of... Well, the last box of our first case even. Got my words mixed up there. Cut that open. See if we can get any more fantastic hits today. We've got 8 more boxes after this one, so stay tuned. Even if you're busy. Good. Get on it. Keep on it. I promise it's a good time. It introduced so many good things. It introduced the sound for when you when there's a shiny. That was kind of the main thing that I really like about it. But I think that just generally the mechanics are really good. The story is really fun. It takes place in a old world Gen 4, and I really like Gen 4, so there's very few things that I can complain about the game. What are my main complaints for the game? Gosh. I even like the boss battles, actually. Having actual boss battles in a Pokemon game? Crazy. But good. I would trust the team behind that game with my life. They can have all my money for now and forever. Right. Another pack. We're getting on with it. We're already down to box 4 of 12. So this stream is going really quickly, actually. I mean, that's what they say about time flies, eh? Having a really good time. Good vibes. Good pulls as well, might I add. So things are going really well. Good conversation as well. Thank you very much. Please get out. Please. Thank you. One of those cards was being stubborn and wasn't getting out of the pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have... Oh. There we go. Foil, rare, rare. There. Nothing amazing. On to the next pack. If I want to get this opened. Oh, by the way, if you have any card game friends, you should plug me to them. I'm sure they'd love this game. Foils common. We got a super rare. Not bad. Not bad so far. 2 supers from the 3 packs we've gotten so far. Looking for more, of course, but I won't act spoiled. We get what we get. Everything else is kind of gravy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got a foil common, we got a rare and another rare. Not the worst. There it is. We are making it through this as fast as we can. Well, not literally as fast as we can, because that would be kind of ridiculous and the stream would be over in about 15 minutes. We're trying to take our time, but at the same time not lollygaggle on cards too much. Another super. The exception being, of course, when we get something really nice. Again, Marvel Prize Gately is really nice. Hopefully we see more Marvels. Hopefully we see more Legendaries. Hopefully we see more goods in general. 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a foil, super, not bad. Majestic, not bad at all. We are living good so far. No big wins on this box yet, but they'll come. They always do in the end. Not open that properly. I don't necessarily have any super aims for this set aside from getting goodies. I'd love to get the Maori Marvel I told you about. Sorry, I dropped the pack. I'd love to get the Maori Marvel, but I think that's only in English packs, unfortunately, so not something that we can really do with. We have another pack to open. Every day we do orders. We do this. We have a super. Fantastic stuff. Sorry, I keep on checking my things to make sure that I'm not getting... I'm trying to keep an eye on my other messages just to make sure that I don't miss anything. Anyone else joining in on the stream, we are always looking for more people. The more the merrier, of course, both in terms of playing the game, joining the streams, getting to watch these packs. Again, I'd rather do this than hoard them away and open them by myself. A Majestic, not bad, and a super, especially when we get to show off our lovely things. Again, so far 2 legendaries, 1 Marvel is absolutely outstanding going for our very first case. Hopefully similar or better from the other 2 as well. Hopefully more from this one actually, as it happens. We've got a common, we got a rare, we got a super rare. Next pack. I've got to keep my focus on opening those packs because if there's any cards on top of where I'm cutting them open, it'll cut off this top bit and everything is basically valueless at that point. Except for those, like there's some, I don't want to say weird folks, but there's some strange folks who are after those kind of cards, the damaged ones. I mean, to be fair, I really like damaged ones. We got some we got some damaged cards in last week, and I've never felt such a maternal instinct than I did for this really crumpled up Misty Seadra from the old school gym leader sets from Pokemon. But I tend to kind of stick to having cards that are as close to Nearmint as possible. Hopefully these cards stay that way. We've got a foil Majestic, lovely stuff, rare and a super. As always, continuing the good times. Hopefully we get more goods. I don't know, I know this won't make sense to you as someone who doesn't play Flesh and Blood, but we've gotten a good mix so far of cards for the archetypes. I mean, someone was saying that I have a brute bias, but I don't. Silly Billy. Hopefully this can prove otherwise in the near future. I think everything I've gotten so far has been for Guardian actually, so maybe there's a case to be made. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Foil rare. Rare and rare. Eh. Nothing too impressive. Open this one. Get ourselves some more goods, hopefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have ourselves a foil super. Lovely. And a majestic overcrowded. Fantastic stuff. That is a lovely thing to see. Oof. Let's cut open another pack. Very few things are maybe more focused than having to deal with scissors on cards. 1, 2. Am I going to be expecting you tomorrow then, Luke? I don't know if I'm going to be in tomorrow actually, but are we expecting you for more Blood Bowl goodness? Last couple of games, I think you'd probably want to just get them out of the way. At some point, hopefully, at the very least, hopefully your orcs can do the job. As much as you may be dealing with the highest point scorer. But who knows? Maybe you'll win. Maybe you'll absolutely shut them out. Maybe you'll win like 8-0. Let's say. That'll be my prediction. An 8-0 win for your team. Can't remember the name of them for the life of me. I'm very sorry. I'm sure you've told me at some point, but I can only remember 5 things at a time, and if I remember the name of your Blood Bowl team, I'll forget what my dad's name is, you know? Full common, and we got a super, not bad. Never scored more than 2. Well, that's about to change. You're going to get into the most intense. It's going to be like every sports film ever. The last minute goal to see you through to the finals. I hope, at least. I'm always pulling for you, as it were. Foil common, rare, and rare. Wow, we're already nearly done with this box. These packs are much smaller than the other ones. Our English ones come with 16 cards. These are only 9. Ogres, Mourne Mountain Maulers. That's it, not orcs. Sorry. Mourne Mountain Maulers is a really good name. I'm gonna have to come up with a name. Oh, that's gonna be the hardest bit. Not the putting together. Not the not the making of the. That's not the painting. It's specifically going to be coming up with a name to put on the league table. Foil rare. Yeah. Wow. Our last 2 packs of the box and the case. Hopefully we end on something big. Sorry about that knock there. We are going to keep going for 5, 6. We've got a foil common and... as if we've gotten the exact same Marvel as well. So now it's 2 legendaries in the case and 2 Marvels, and they are both the exact same. That's fantastic stuff though. I will gladly take that. And a super to cap the pack off as well. Lovely stuff. Absolutely fantastic. A second Marvel has hit the stream. Fantastic stuff to end the case. Lovely. Another one. Maybe this last pack can have a 3rd Marvel. That's the dream. 2 Marvels in 1 box is unheard of. Oh, got it the wrong way around again. 3, 4. Got a foil common, a super, and a rare to end off the back box and the case. Honestly, gang, we have done pretty well for ourselves there. On top of all these supers and majestics, we have gotten 2 majestics, 2 Marvels even, 2 Marvel prize Galeas. We've gotten ourselves a extended art cold foil, Helm of the Adored. We've got ourselves a... Ooh, I've gotten it out of the stream again. We've got ourselves a lovely New Horizons and a foil extended art Flick Knives. I'd say that's pretty good. We're only a third of the way through, so lovely stuff. I'm going to quickly have a drink, so I'm going to mute this, but we will be back in just 20-30 seconds. It's good to wet the whistle sometimes, eh? Yeah, absolutely. I think Flick Knives is one of the best looking cards in the set. If I were able to, I would show you some more very pretty goodies that are more along that line as well. Again, I think the art in this game is pretty great. Pretty consistently great as well, might I add. So here's hoping that that can continue with future sets. I do plan on, in the future, when new sets and like come out, opening those as well. So please feel free to stop by whenever we get new ones, so you can admire the pretty artwork. Even if it's not a game you're going to get into, again, I understand it's a bit of a sink of money, but that is absolutely fine. Right, on to the second case. The first box from the second case as well. We've been going for about an hour now, so we've probably got a couple more hours left in us. I'm just gonna put these up here. Nice little place to show off our goods. Let's open this case. We are certainly getting there in terms of goods. Hopefully the luck can continue. The hunt for hits has been quite the success so far, so I am very happy about that myself, and it can only keep getting better. As we head into the first pack from our second case. Always keep an eye out for the best goods. Rare and rare. Okay, we can only go up from there then. Yeah, I know the name of some of the cards, obviously, like the real good ones, but sadly I'm not a human translation machine. I don't know Japanese yet, sadly. So I don't necessarily have a firm grasp on every single card. So I can't name you literally everything, but I do know Flick Knives. Second pack, and we got extended art foil New Horizon now. Oh, that's an insane start to the case so far. Fantastic. This is it. This is the lucky one. We're getting everything in this box. We're getting like 10 Marvels. We're getting like 4 Fables. We're going to get all the extended art rainbow foils. Fantastic stuff. If we can get more Flick Knives, then it'll only be a good thing, eh? For anyone who may be joining us as well, anything that you see on this stream, down in the bottom left, fleshandbloodcards.com, you'll get all the goods that you want, and anything that you see today will be up on there very shortly. So if you are after your Marvel Prize Galea, if you're after your Extended Arts New Horizon, if you're after your Extended Arts Flick Knives, please feel free to have a look. I think I've put away a super rare wrongly. I did. A shame. Crying shame. I was too caught up in the source of the Extended Art New Horizon. Honestly. quite the opening so far. 3 legendaries and 2 marvels, and the cold art extended art as well. From just 4 boxes and 4 packs. So, you know, we are absolutely off to a flying start to this so far. Except for that pack. That pack, not the best. But, again, you have to take the bad with the good. If every pack contained an extended art flick knives, it wouldn't be as fun anymore, was it? It's all about the balance. Granted, with that being said, if every pack from here on did have extended art flick knives, I would be the happiest man alive. Another plow under. Not bad. I remember when that card was like 30, 40 quid for 1 copy. It seems to have tailed off now that we have this this version of it. But sometimes these things have quite the value to them, even if you don't expect it to necessarily. I didn't at the time, but then you know, things happen. Foil, we have a majestic and we have a super. Not the worst. Oh. One moment, gang. I'm just going to go grab that pack. And we are back. Lovely. Hopefully everything in this stream in terms of like the audio and whatnot is good enough for you as well. I'm always looking to improve these streams, so if there are any comments you want to make, please feel free. I won't be too upset about them, but you have to take in these things. This is an insane box so far. Cold Foil Iron Fist Revelation. That's our 2nd legendary in this box alone. We are absolutely flying today. The look is in the building. Fantastic stuff. Amazing. We are doing so well so far today, gang. And we are always doing well when the vibes are this impeccable. 2 legendaries in 1 box. Not even half the box opened yet. So we are absolutely flying today. Ooh, please. If we can get more, I'd be happy. I'm already absolutely ecstatic with the look we've had. So good, because normally these things peter off, but this time, no. It's only gotten better. Dare I ask for more? Dare I ask for a 3rd legendary? Dare I ask for Marvel? Yes. I believe in the pack gods. I believe in the pack luck. I believe that if we keep this energy going, we will get more goods. I believe we will get the Fable. We will get more Marvels. We will get more legendaries. Hopefully that hasn't jinxed it though. But we are off to an absolute flyer so far. We are always hoping that packs are like this, aren't we? Not all of them can be, sadly, but when they are the best feeling in the world. As much as I do enjoy Blood Bowl and the like, as much as I enjoy games, sometimes you just can't beat the feeling of getting something brilliant in a pack, can you? Let me just lower this a little bit. There we go. Lovely. Keep the setup going. Keep the vibes. Keep the joy, as it were. Another... You missed the pack. I'm so sorry. Maybe if I just move all these things up, move the camera back up a little bit, we can fix the happiest of mediums. I want you guys to enjoy this pack opening just as much as I'm enjoying it. You can hardly argue with, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 legendaries from 5 boxes so far. Fantastic stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got ourselves a foil rare, a super, and another rare. These Japanese packs are amazing. I want to get like 100 more cases of them. We do have more, granted. I'm probably going to do another stream opening a similar amount of boxes. But that's for another day. For now, we'll stick with the 3 that I'm opening so far. Again, we've already opened 1. And we're on the first box of the second case. So we've still got, after this box, we've got 7 more boxes to open, which is nearly 2 cases worth. For all those maths fans out there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not bad at all. Another super rare. I hope you guys are having a good day. My day has only gotten better since I started opening packs. It's always a better day when you're opening packs. It's always a better day when you're streaming. And it's always a better day when I get to talk to you people, you lovely folks. So that's a foil common, that's a super and a rare. I've been looking forward to this since we got everything sorted out. Again, with last week we had a few mishaps, but now we have everything fixed. Hopefully, things like the audio and the video are better for you, and that will stay that way for the future. Foil Majestic again, fantastic stuff, and a Majestic in the pack, and a super! Brilliant pack. Absolutely brilliant pack. Not quite as good as, say, a legendary, but we always take those packs. Open another. Rare, common. Got ourselves a foil common and a rare and a super. And the look's been pretty good. Even notwithstanding the obvious of the 2 legendaries. We're doing pretty well for ourselves here. If it keeps up this way, I don't see why we couldn't get all the goods. More Marvels, more legendaries, etc, etc. If I can get the Fabled, I feel like we'll have completed the game, basically. Especially if it's in that cold foil. Oh, I love cold foil Authority. Foil rare. Got ourselves a Majestic and another rare. If you guys have anything you want to talk about, please feel free, especially with the new formation of the Silver Age format. I'm interested in it. It's definitely good for more budget players. Hopefully it takes off. Hopefully they have hopefully they support it enough. A rare and a super, not bad. I'm always interested in those kind of side formats. I don't find myself too attracted to the standard classic constructed in that's there in every card game. I like whatever other people can come up with, you know, Commander, Commoner, Silver Age, that kind of stuff. It's a lot more fun that way for me. Though I understand that sometimes you just want to get kind of the meta deck, the best deck. Nothing insane in that one. So if we keep going this way, hopefully we get to see official events for Silver Age, and at those points we will be hopefully run our own events. We're already running weekly armories here at the lovely Cardboard Merchants in Games Haven in Nottingham, lovely Nottingham. And if everything goes well, we will see another supported format. This is the second to last pack of the box. We've got a foil super rare and a majestic and a super rare. So not too bad on that pack. And the last pack of the box. If we can pull something insane in this one, I'd be happy. I'm already really happy with how this one's gone so far. Again, two legendaries in this box. Fantastic stuff. 4. Foil common. Rare and a super to close it off. Damn. I was hoping we get something insane in that one as well, but I can hardly complain, can I? When the pack look was as good as it was. Just give me 2 seconds, I've just got to reply to something, gang. Right, let me put these commons and rares away, and then we can move on to box 6 of 12. We're doing really well so far, guys. Hopefully the luck keeps being manifested in these boxes. Right, open that up. Throw that away. Give me just 2 seconds again, gang. I'm really sorry about this. This isn't very professional. Duty calls, though, sometimes. Sometimes you just need to keep an eye out. So, we have a 6th box. We are just shy of halfway through the boxes so far, the packs. We have currently opened 120, and we have gotten 4 legendaries, 2 marvels, and an extended art cold foil. So hardly anything to shake a stick at, eh? Hopefully we keep that same kind of form going into this one. We have a rare and a super rare going into box 6. We do need to arrange our play date. Again, with how busy you've been with Blood Bowl, we've not been able to. But once you finish with the season, we will arrange dates. I'd like to get that done before the holidays, of course. Because I believe you're probably going to go away. We've got a foil super rare and a majestic. Lovely, lovely. And I hit the gas. Not bad. I'm away in a couple of weeks. Again, me and my brother are going to Worlds in Philadelphia. He's going to compete and I'm going to do my lovely job of being the good looks of the business. But aside from that, I should be free to be around, to chat to you, do a little play date. I've been looking forward to doing it for a while now. Hopefully we can get it sorted and we can paint the minis, and I can be ready in time for whenever the new season hits. I'm hoping for more goodies in this as well on the in the main bit of the stream. Get this opened up. Always looking for goods. 4, 5, 6. Foil super rare, fantastic stuff. And a normal super rare. Lovely. I feel like a broken record, gang, but just before we hit on to our next pack, if any of you do play Flesh and Blood, please, fleshbloodcards.com, that link in the bottom right. We've also got it in the description below. For all your Flesh and Blood cardy goodness, including these lovely legendaries that we've gotten so far. We've gotten 2 Marvel Prize Galeas. We've also got a cold foil Iron Fist Revelation. We've got extended art of New Horizons and Flick Knives. So absolutely wonderful stuff so far for us. And lovely stuff for you if it so fancies. We are always looking to get the cards you want into your hands as soon as possible. I do think that one of the pluses of Flesh and Blood is that you can play with foreign cards, as it was, so like Japanese, German, Spanish, Italian, etc. In other games that I've played, at least, I've always had to have purely English cards. We've gotten away with having non-English cards before. I don't know how much Yu-Gi-Oh! Any of you play, but when I was younger, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! At quite competitive level, well, competitive enough to make it to nationals, and we had a Jinzo, and in German, Jinzo is just called Jinzo. So he ran that, and no one better than I did, because at the time everyone knew what Jinzo did. It's just play Jinzo, trap cards are negated. At least with Flesh and Blood, you don't have to be sneaky about that. So anyone who wants to play with their Japanese cards, some folks prefer the text on them. Anyone who wants to play with foreign cards, just generally because they are admittedly cheaper, please feel free to. I'm happy to. Oh, sorry for the cut off of the tangent, but that is an extended art cold foil. Oh, I can't remember the name of the card either. If anyone can tell me the name of this card, please let me know, because oh, that is absolutely gorgeous, and a super rare. Let me quickly sleeve that up. We have gotten really good luck so far in this stream, gang. We are doing exceptionally for the goods. The quest for goodies has well and truly done well. MTG Swamp. It's not quite. It could. The first time I saw it, I also thought it could pass off for a swamp myself. However, unfortunately, wrong game. Beautiful. Isaac, hello there. How are you doing today? While you're getting yourself something, let me just quickly get myself a drink. I just had one recently, but you find yourself talking frequently, as long as I do, and it does dry out the throat quite a bit. You're a lot more knowledgeable about these cards than I am, Isaac, in my memory. Could you tell me what this card is called? Just look for the extended art cold foils in the set and you'll find it. I've got my hands full, as it were, opening packs for us. Hopefully we're getting some goods. Have you seen what we've gotten so far, Isaac? Oh yeah, absolutely. We've had some insane luck. Just because you've just joined, we've gotten this. Obviously, we just got. We've gotten a cold foil Iron Fist Revelation. We've gotten ourselves a full art rainbow foil New Horizons, a non-foil New Horizons, a extended art Helm of the Adored, a rainbow foil extended art Flick Knives, and 2 prized Galea Marvels. Those were both from the first case as well. So we got 2 Marvels and 2 legendaries from the first case. We're already on 2 legendaries from this case, from the first box alone, and we've got our extended art cold foil. So absolutely fantastic stuff. Extended art cold foil Channel of Tranquil Domain. Lovely stuff. Thank you so much for telling me. Right, we'll get on to the next pack after our little tangent. Just wanted to show off our goods to Isaac. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have ourselves a foil rare. We also have a super and a rare. Not too bad. The pack lock on this box hasn't been quite as good. But actually, to be fair, we got that Channel of Tranquil Domain, so I can hardly complain, eh? I feel like a spoilt child every now and then when I'm looking at these things and just go like, why can't I have a legendary? Why can't I have a Marvel? Why can't I have a Fabled? Honestly. Right, next pack. Marvel Tough Nut. Well, I will that into the universe just for you, Isaac. Marvel Tough Nut. Oh, speaking of, I mean, it's not Marvel, but it is Tough Nut. 6. We got ourselves a foil common, we got ourselves a rare, and another rare. Basic pack, not the worst. Isaac, if you've got friends who may be interested in watching the stream, feel free to invite them as well. I've done what I can, but right now I'm kind of preoccupied in Pac-Land, basically. I spent the last hour or so talking to the other user in the chats, and Mr. Gamer Girl. I say Mr. Gamer Girl because I know who it is. We've been talking about all sorts so far today, so you think, oh, I'd have to riffle through 5.5 boxes of packs looking for every single Tough Nut for that. So unfortunately, unless you want the good stuff part to be like half a mile long with Tough Nuts, I'm afraid I'm going to have to reject you on that one. If we get the Marvel though, oh, it'll be absolute delirium. Is he one of the ones you can only get? No, you can get young Tough Nut, can't you? I can't remember what it looks like. I've gotten the Lyeth so far. I've gotten the Pleiades, but I've not gotten the Tough Nut or KO yet. Foil Majestic and a Felling of the Crown. Fantastic stuff. God, I was saying to folks yesterday, I remember Felling the Crown being like a €60 card, and now it's just not. It's pleasant for everyone really, but it's just one of those where it's like, wow, with one reprint the whole thing just crashed. Unless the Rosetta one's still pretty expensive, but I don't think it is. Ooh, non-foil Flick Knives. So now on both reprint legendaries we've got the non-foil and the extended out foil. So we have absolutely crushed it on that front. Fantastic stuff. All in less than 6 boxes. We're down to our last 3 or 4 packs after this. But that is wonderful stuff for us. Oh, Isaac, while you're here, I've not heard any complaints about the audio level so far. But if there's any issues you have, please feel free to let me know. I'm happy to make things louder, make things quieter, whatever suits the needs of the people. I am, after all, a man of the people. Oh, that didn't open properly. Brothers in Arms. Same with the video as well. I think I've gotten the focus pretty down. You obviously can't see things in the far away, but the main focus right now is this. Anything you want me to kind of bring forward, I'm happy to bring forwards. Last couple of packs. Oh no, actually, I tell a lie. Now we've got 4 packs left. Let's open our next one. So actually, if you think about it, we've really got like an extra few packs, because I thought we only had 4 left. Turns out we had like 6 odd. Well, I appreciate the dilemma. Unfortunately, that's like little 1/8 of the screen that the presenter is taking up. If I removed that, you'd see all our darkest secrets. So you can't have that. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to stay. If you wanted, you could gift me a balaclava for Christmas and I'd wear that whenever you were on stream. Yeah, there's 3 packs left of this box, but this is only the 6th box. Oh, please. 3 guaranteed Marvels would be absolutely wonderful stuff. Just you wait, Gamer Girl, until I get like a Fabled. Then you'll see the true handsomeness of me, because I will actually strip down. I'll Hulk Hogan this top off and everything. Just rip it to shreds. Then you will see the peak human form. Evil and Secrets, Isaac. Evil and Secrets is kept in that little 1/8 of the corner. 3, 4, 5. We've got a foil common. We've got ourselves a rare and another rare. Basic pack, not too bad. This is the last pack, guys. Now, you said 3 Marvels from 3 packs, so if this doesn't have 3 Marvels, banning you. In fact, I'm banning everyone in chat. You're all gone. If there's no Marvels in this, it's an unfortunate day, to say the least, for all of you. Pleiades. Whoop. Nope. Unfortunate. Unlucky. Oh well. We still got ourselves a legendary from that box. A good amount of supers and majestics as well. Maybe not as many as I'd have expected. Oh, we got the extended Art Channel Tranquil Domain as well. So you know what? Swings and roundabouts. I will absolutely take that. As we move on to box 7. We're already down a case and a half. We're already halfway through what we've got to go through so far. We've been on for an hour and a half. Probably looking at about another hour and a half of streaming. So, you've only got me for so long. I am accepting tips though. So if you wanted me to do another box, another case, you know, I can be paid to do that. Oh, Tough Nut loves everyone, Isaac. That's not fair. That's an unfair precedent to make. If you say one person loves you, I know in the deepest recesses of my mind that the person who loves you is Tough Nut. Whoop. And we're starting with a super. Hopefully I can get Tough Nut just to prove that I don't have a brute bias. An anti-brute agenda, as you will. Honestly. I hope some of the others that have been in the chat so far have been good. I hope anyone who joined us for previous streams is doing well as well. That's just generally... I know I had someone saying I had an anti-brute agenda when we did the 4 cases of this set a month ago. They haven't come in to say it yet, though so far on the look of things I do quite have an anti-heat brute ejector, because everything I've gotten so far has been for everything but brute. No goodies for brute, they're banned unfortunately. Hopefully this is the box where I finally get ourselves a Marvel Tough Nut. I can feel it coming, you know? I always say that though. You get a 4 common, super, 2 supers so far, far from the worst thing ever. Hopefully the luck improves as we go along. The Marvel's just keeping you in suspense. He'll come when you truly need it. Well, I truly need it now. What, 5 packs in? 5 packs in and no huge goodies. Honestly. You know what Chadox is, perchance, Isaac? I've not seen him on stream today, and he's usually one of the first people here. He's normally here for the whole stream. If he's not about, that's fine, but I thought I'd ask. I know you know him, so here's hoping. Another super. We're getting about a super every other pack so far. I want to see Majestics. I want to see Legendaries. I want to see Extended Arts. He just caught a nasty cold. That is not nice to hear. I hope he gets better. Game Girls also said they were ill today, so you know, seems something's going around. I said Freshers flu, but hopefully it doesn't last too long. Hopefully it gets better in the coming days. Could be worse, could be COVID. Maybe it is COVID actually, it's still around. Yeah. We got ourselves our first Majestic in the box and the super to top it off. Fantastic. Things are going decently so far, but they could be going better. We're hoping for better. In the meantime, because Chadox isn't here, you are unfortunately my captive audience, as in. We're hoping for more goods. Oh! And we got goods. Absolutely fantastic. That's Cold Foil Warmonger's Diplomacy. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm borderline speechless. This is the one I've been after the most. I've been after this specific one since I opened a bunch when the set was just coming out. Absolutely fantastic. Cold Foil Warmongers. Wow. We are living good today, gang. That is 3 boxes from this case and 3 legendaries. 4 legendaries even, sorry, because we got New Horizons Extended Art, we got Cold Foil Iron Fist Revelation, we got the non-foil Flick Knives, and now to top it all off, we have ourselves the Cold Foil Warmongers. It's one of my most sought after cards next to, of course, the Authority of Attire, and I don't think it's possible in Japanese packs, but I really want that Maori Pleiades, but I think everyone does at this point, honestly. Got another super, so we are living good so far, gang. I have like butterflies from getting that Warmongers. Fantastic stuff to see. So glad to see it get a reprint in this set. It was so hard to find for years and years, and well, since I've been playing, so around Heavy Hitters time, so like 2 years odd. I've only seen a handful of Warmongers, never one that was really like foil. So to see one now in cold foil, We've done fantastically today, to say the least. 4th. We have a foil rare. We have Majestic and a super. We're doing really well so far. It is an absolutely gorgeous card. Despite being a reprint, it's still one of my favourite cards from the set. We are looking for, of course, the actual favourite, Tough Nut. Whose favourite isn't Tough Nut? He's such a sweet baby. I love that man. I love him with my life. In the same box? In the same box? Oh, that stuns me to silence. And a rainbow foil Warmongers Diplomacy. We are eating good today, guys. Oh my word. What an absolutely fantastic opening for us today. Cold foil and rainbow foil Warmongers in one box. Oh my lord. I am almost speechless. That is insane. This has to be like the best box I've ever opened. I've opened so many boxes and never have I gotten two legendaries of that quality. I've got like individual hits, you know. I got my first Fabled ever in the Authority of Attire, but to get 2 Warmongers, like, oh. We are eating good today, guys. It is an absolutely fantastic day to be here. It is a fantastic day to be watching this stream. It's a fantastic day to be opening packs for you guys. I am so glad that I took this onto stream because it wouldn't be the same without you. So thank you very much for joining me on this lovely journey through just frankly so many packs. Majestic, not too bad. I feel like I've hit the magic pie bush now because I'm just like, I need to get... Oh, sorry, dropped my scissors. I need to get so many more. I want so many more. We are now at 1, 2, 3. 3 legendaries in this case, in 3 boxes. I tell a lie. We're at 5 legendaries in this case. We've got 2 Warmongers. We've got ourselves a non-foil Flick Knives. We've got ourselves a Cold Foil Iron Fist Revelation and an Extended Art New Horizons. This is one of the best cases I've ever opened, and I've opened my fair share of cases. Foil Super and normal Super. Not bad at all. Oop, I think I've just jigged it a little bit. Very sorry about that. What's the best boxes you guys have opened? Best cases, anything. Best packs, let's say. It's more generalised. That doesn't just go for Flesh and Blood, of course. If you have any stories from Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, let me know. I'm really interested to see you guys essentially peacock. Because I think very few of them will come close to matching just the true insanity that has happened in this so far. We are eating fantastic. If I can get another Warmongers Diplomacy, I might just about explode. Marvel Amulet. Which one? Which Marvel Amulet? Because if it's the diamond, I'm shutting off the stream. You're banned forever. I've opened so many of those gold packs and not hit a single Marvel. I've hit I've gotten the Poly, the Marvel Poly Cranker, which was really nice, but it doesn't. Amethyst. That's really good. Of course, I wanted all of them. I could do with. I'm so jealous. But how jealous can I be when I've gotten 2 Warmongers in one box, eh? The answer is very. I'm very jealous. I won't let my jealousy cloud me too much though, because we are still getting some really good packs so far. As always, guys, we are doing our best to get as much of this up onto our website in the bottom left, fleshandbloodcards.com. In the description, you'll get the link for it as well. We have all your Flesh and Blood needs from the earliest days of Welcome to Wraith all the way up to right now Super Slam. Anyone ever has any inquiries, please feel free to drop us a message. We're happy to look after people, basically. I want you guys to enjoy yourself in this lovely little game that we have here. Foil rare, rare and super. Was that? Nope, that was a red and blue, never mind. We've got a couple packs left of this box, guys. Now, the bottom packs are generally, I say they're generally the best. Superstitiously, they're the best. So I'm hoping that this is where we get the Marvel, or the Legendary, or the Fabled. Any of those would do for me right now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I've just pulled that one. And Majestic and Rare. Okay, last pack of the box, guys. Let's keep our fingers crossed, our toes crossed, I guess. Our everything crossed, okay? We want to see something amazing from this to really top off this box, because it feels wrong asking for more after 2 Warmongers, but you have to ask or you won't get. Oop, oop, ah. Not insane for the last pack, but we'll take it. Oh. It was good seeing you still, Luke. I will catch you around, and hopefully you enjoyed the stream while you were here. And now we are on to the last box of case 2. It's really flown by. I've been on for nearly 2 hours now. About an hour a case, which isn't too bad, but like, wow. I'm just surprised because it's felt like way less time. It's felt like half that. In part because I'm opening packs, and in part because I've been the lovely pleasure of chatting to you folks. I do enjoy seeing you around. And again, if you've got any friends, families, even enemies who are into Flesh and Blood, drop them this link. Let's see how many folks we can get in here for the last box of case 2. For the record, we have a whole other case to also be opening afterwards as well, so don't leave once this one's finished. Let's get on to the last box of case 2. Right. I've got to be careful with this. Don't want to cut any of the cards. I seem to have succeeded in my mission in not cutting any of the cards, so that's always good. Right. Let's start up. Whoop, whoop. Starting with a super again. It seems standard at this point that we're starting with a super rare. On to box 2. Oh, Chad, welcome to the stream. You've missed it all so far. Let me introduce you to my goodies. So far we've gotten, in the same box mind you, we got ourselves a rainbow foil Warmongers Diplomacy and a cold foil Warmongers Diplomacy. We've gotten ourselves a non-foil Flick Knives. We've gotten ourselves an extended art. I can't remember the name of that. Please remind me, Isaac. We've got ourselves a cold foil Iron Fist Revelation. We've got ourselves an extended art New Horizons. A non-foil New Horizons. An extended art Helm of the Adored. An extended art Flick Knives. And not one, but two Marvel prized Galea. So far in 7 boxes, we have gone absolutely cracked opens. Some wonderful pulls so far. Let me just put those out to flash off to you all. Again, I know when you've been in before, it's been a bit out of focus on this end. And Channel of the Tranquil Domain, that's extended art, Channel of the Tranquil Domain. One of those times I wish I knew Japanese so I could tell you about what card it is. We've absolutely crushed it so far though. Right, let's get on to this pack. Absolutely fantastic. 1, 2. Hopefully we can share some of the love with you as well. Foil super and a super so far. You've missed all the best bits so far. So hopefully we can share new goods with you. That pack doesn't want to be open, so just give me 2 seconds while I pick it up. Eep. There we go. Oh, in case any of you didn't know, we're no longer running off the old streaming service. We used to have a OBS with on a Mac. Now we've got it on Windows, which means that I can do things like fix the focus and the zoom. So we are hopefully looking like a better stream and sounding like one. As you can hear in the background, some music. Lovely stuff as always. Hopefully the audio levels are okay for you as well, Chad. If not, let me know. Isaac said that it was absolutely perfect. But I'm always looking to sate everyone. Please everyone, that's the word. Right. We keep going. We keep moving. We keep looking for the goods. I did not. I messaged a bunch of people to try and get them onto the stream, but I did not put a link in. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so used to you being around from minute 1 and getting that all sorted, so I can kind of focus on getting the stream done and everything. Sorry. I should have probably advertised this a bit more than I did. We had one of someone I know on stream for the first hour and a half or so. They've only just left actually. So, you know, we've had consistent viewership throughout, consistent conversation, which has always been good. I'm glad that the sound and video are spot on. I did fiddle with the settings. Hopefully you are enjoying the lovely music that I've got on. We are on the last box of the second case we're doing. We're doing 3. Of course, if we're popular enough, if the hype keeps going, we may open a 4th. We'll see how it goes. I'm not entirely close to the idea. And I do love opening packs, especially when I get to do it with the lovely viewers here on the Cardboard Merchants channel. Whoop, whoop, only 2 rares, not too bad. As I've been saying all stream, you got to take the bad with the good sometimes. So every time you get like a foil Warmongers Diplomacy, you have to just get a common and 2 rares. Oh well. I heard you ill, Chad. I hope it's not too bad. I hope it's not anything serious. And I hope that you get better soon, of course. I'd hate to see you get worse and worse and worse, of course. I'm feeling the slightest bit of soreness in my throat, but I think that's just from the fact that I've been streaming for 2 hours and talking basically non-stop, rather than any illness. Ooh! Cold foil virtuous bodice. Bodice. A cold foil. Lovely stuff. Or is it attention grabbers? I can't remember the name of this card. It's a cold foil majestic. We take those. It's a big win for us. A tough nut card. Isaac, you're such a fan of him. You should say hi to him. We are continuing the wonderful luck so far on this stream. Some absolutely gorgeous cards acquired so far. Here's to getting more. Both those prize Galeas, by the way, came from the first case. So I managed to get 2 Marvels in one case and have them be the exact same one. So that's an interesting development for me, because normally you get like one a case. As you can see from the long line of stuff we've got, it's been anything but that so far for us. The luck's been insane. Hard, but you'll survive. I'm glad to hear you'll survive. I don't want to see you not survive, of course. Oh, and a majestic and a super, not too bad. Not the best though. We're looking for the goods. We're looking for Marvels, Legendaries, Fableds. I don't think it's possible to get that Maori Pleiades in this set, but we are going to still look for it, and if it turns out you can get it, all the better, especially if we can get it in this pack. Not too bad. We'll live. Chad, are you going to Worlds, by the way? I know me and Isaac are. I know Isaac's playing in it, in fact. But, you know, it'd be great to have you along, see you and all that. If not, that's absolutely fine. I'm sure that will rule the world. Even still. Another basic pack. The luck on this one hasn't been as amazing, but after the just insane third box, sometimes you have to kind of calm yourself down, ease yourself off the pedal. Do something a bit different. Oh, a card show! Lovely stuff. I mean, it's just up the. It's not just up the road in Leeds, but like it's not too far away. It's definitely a lot closer than Philly is. Hopefully that goes well for you. Are you going to be bringing any goods? Anything that you are particularly looking to show off? Nothing in that pack either. We're in a bit of a dry run right now, actually. I'd love to be going to Worlds. First one I've missed, but I won't want to. Oh, yeah. Fair enough. Sometimes the priority has to be, you know, pets, family, etc. In your situation, I do the same. Understandably so. Still, I hope you'll be cheering us on from afar. Oh, I've seen so much bling from Lorcana and Magic, and you know, not so much Yu-Gi-Oh nowadays. I've kind of fallen off of the Yu-Gi-Oh bling train, but please feel free to kind of send what your biggest bling bits are. I'd love to see it. Fantastic. I'm sure with your support from afar for Worlds, Isaac will be world champion in the coming weeks. It's about 2 weeks before we head off, and so it's just shy of 3 weeks before a new world champion is crowned. Hopefully something good will come of it for us. I know last year he finished 19th, is it, Isaac? I believe it's 19th he finished in the whole world, which is insane. Could not be more proud of him unless he goes that one step further and takes home the crown. That's nothing. Well, please keep us updated on the goodies you pick up from Leeds. I would love to see them whilst I am busy in Philly. You're going to be 5 hours ahead of us, if I remember correctly. So if you're there all day, we'll be most of the way through our day before you get home. But I'd love to see some of the goods you get. I am an avid looker at goods. We're hoping to go that one step further. Hopefully, as I said, I'm going to be at Worlds. I'm going to be vending there as a representative of Cardboard Merchants and, by extension, Flesh and Blood Cards down in the bottom left. There's a link in the description if before Worlds you want to get yourself some last minute goods. If you want to get some staples, if you want to get some last minute bling. We have everything you could possibly want and need. And if you're happy to be going to Worlds, please, I'll be there, so feel free to pop in and say hi. I'm always looking to see friendly faces who have seen me on stream, seen me through our work online. Full super rare is always good. Majestic. Whilst I'm talking about that, we are on our last pack of the box and the case. So here's hoping that we can put all the good into the world and get a Marvel or 2 or 7. Just the most insanely cracked God pack would be out of this world. 3. Foil common. Rare. So nothing insane out of that box aside from the Cold Form Majestic that we got. But honestly, that was a truly crazy case. I mean, from that alone, we got, what, 5 legendaries? 5 legendaries, extended out Cold Foil, and just a general Cold Form Majestic, so I'll take it. I'm just going to quickly grab a drink, gang. I'll be like 1 minute. Right then, gang, a quick little minute break's over and we have finally got our third case of Super Slam. Here's hoping that the luck can continue from that last case, because honestly I might just pass away if it keeps up though. It's worth it. Let's get into it. I'm hoping that if you guys have been opening Super Slam packs that your luck's been as cracked as this. when we opened 4 cases in September, just before the set officially released, we got some really good stuff. We got Marvel Pleiades, we got Cold and Rainbow Foil, Iron Fist Revelation, just a whole host of really nice bits. Got us really set up for the sets to come. And now here we are, basically stocking up on Japanese cards. And honestly, the pack look has been as good, if not better. I can only hope for that to continue. Then let's start off. Just 1 second. There we go. Start off with another super. Again, it seems like every time that we open a box, the first pack, we get a super. It's odd, but maybe, just maybe, it's not a bad thing. For common, another super. 2 for 2 so far. Doing pretty well. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, I mean, there's the new format, as I've said before, Silver Age. Do you guys have any thoughts on Silver Age yet? I mean, it's not officially like, I don't believe there's been any official events yet, but it's still an interesting format as far as I'm concerned. Always good to see kind of the cheaper formats get some love. Foil Super, Majestic, and a Super. Pretty great. Yeah, I mean, anything that makes the game more accessible to more players is always a positive for me. Hopefully Silver Age is a good gateway for folks. I'd love to see more people playing Flesh and Blood. I really do believe in this game. Clearly, because I'm opening packs for it. But hopefully Silver Age takes off as well as they expect it to. And we can have another excellent format to be playing. And if there's enough demand for it, if there's enough support, maybe we'll start running events for it as well. If you guys are ever in Nottingham, by the way, we do have our own store. It's Games Haven. It's on Lower Parliament Street. So if you ever wanted to come in and meet the staff, maybe get yourself a couple of goodies, including things that aren't even on the sites, please feel free to come along. I'd love to see you. I'm always happy to meet new people. I find it, especially card game players, a very good bunch of people to meet. As the years have gone on as well, far less toxic than they used to be. I've had to deal with my fair share of toxicity in the past. Again, playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And all. And a super. So far, we've not had a pack that hasn't had a Super Rare Plus. I think we're like six odd packs in, so hopefully that continues. But more so, hopefully, we get ourselves a Marvel. Or a Fabled or a Legendary, you know, that kind of stuff. The pack look has to continue. Foil Majestic, fantastic. Yep, okay. Sorry, I was thinking of Good Natured Brutality, because I'm pretty sure that Good Natured Brutality only came in Extends Art, but that's a whole other card. It just happened to also have Tough Nut on, so Isaac, if you're still there, say hi to Tough Nut. Let's keep this going. Oop. That's better. A little bit of a focus issue there. I was just a bit too close. Happens, but we fixed it. Another Majestic. Wow. So far, the packs are consistently, like, solid. There's been nothing amazing, but, like, so far we haven't had a pack without at least a super rare. If not better. Maybe this is what they meant by God box. rare, and a rare. I jinxed it. I absolutely jinxed it there. Our first pack without at least a super rare in this box, in this case in fact. So, oh well, again, swings and roundabouts, eh? Hopefully the little downturn in that means we get something good. Foil super and a majestic. Not too bad. We are still on the hunt for goods. Give me just 2 seconds actually, I'm just going to check something. And now I'm upside down. Wonderful. We're better. And we're perfect. Okay. I just want to make sure you guys see me the right way around now. Right, let's get on to the next pack. Another Felling of the Crown, and a super rare as well to boot. Lovely stuff. Give me just 2 seconds, gang. I've got to reply to this. There we go. Lovely. Okay, yeah, that works. Sorry, gang. I just had a bit of a mind blank. It happens sometimes. Again, we've been on stream for 2.5 odd hours, so sometimes you have to take these things. But we continue. Hopefully we get something good now. Okay. A super rare and a super rare. 2 super rares. I'm hardly going to have a huge complaint about it, but it could be better. It could be more. We could have ourselves a Marvel, say. A legendary. Something good to look at. Foil rare, a rare and a rare. Okay, I understand now. I clearly jinxed myself by asking for Marvels. It's okay. We will continue to try. We will try to be humble now. As if getting 2 Warmonger Diplomacies in the same box wasn't spoiled enough. I now want a Marvel in the very next box. Hopefully. Hope your guys' day is going well. Mine is going absolutely spectacularly, as you can see by this wide array of legendaries and Marvels and Cold Fours I've gotten so far. It's also just good being able to open packs for you lovely people. It's always better to do these things with someone. And the more the merrier, so it makes sense to do it on stream for you fine folks at home. Or wherever you turn out to be. You could be at work, you could be on the bus, you could be doing anything you want. The main thing is you're here. And I'm very thankful for that, guys. Whilst we open the goods. Except that pack. That pack's not the goods. This one's the goods. KO, a good start as always. 3. I keep feeling like it's a bit off. I don't know, maybe I'm just a bit too much of a darkness creature. Okay, and ooh, extended art. Oh, that is stunning. That is a lovely, lovely card. I tell you what. And the super to close off the pack. I told you this pack was the one with the goods in. An absolutely fantastic card to have. Lovely stuff. I know, right? Big time OO. Anyone who says I have a brute bias now? Nah. You're wrong. I just got you an extended arts. I can't remember the name of it now. I can't remember the name of it, but I just got that just for you. Just for the haters who say that I've got an anti-brute agenda. Hey! Non-foil flick knives as well. In consecutive packs, we've gotten them. Absolutely lovely stuff. An EA Majestic and our first legendary of the case. I'm just going to leave them in a little pile there. A pro brute bias. Well, this case I clearly do. The hits keep coming. And if you think about it, I got an extended art Majestic, then I got a legendary. This is an extended art legendary, guaranteed. I see it now. It's going to be flick knives as well. Okay, I was wrong. It happens. But still, we've done really well with this box so far. After about half of it being kind of iffy, we got 2 brilliant hits. So we can hardly complain. Especially with how crazy the last case was. Not the worst. We're down to our last handful of packs on this first box. We've still got 3 more to go. If folks are desperate to see me continue, maybe I will. Even just for a box. We'll see. I do love opening packs with you folks. And hopefully the luck keeps going. Hopefully the luck translates to you guys as well. Hopefully, if and when you get your next boosters, be that just a pack or a box or a case, you get yourself something nice. And if you do end up getting that Maori Pleiades, if it happens to be Super Slam, let me know. I'd love to see it, to say the least. Okay. I'm not going to waste your time on that box. We've got our last couple of packs, guys. Last couple of packs of this box. We've still got at least 3 more boxes to open. What a fantastic day this has been so far. I hope you guys have had a good day yourselves. Hopefully, seeing these hits has made it better as well. Final pack of the first box of this last case. Let's get it opened. Nah, just a super. That's fine. Well, we got 3 more boxes, yeah. We're only done the first box of the 3rd case, which means that we still have 3 more to go. I hope the hype stays. I would love to keep the train going. I would love to keep the hits going. Hopefully we can get more absolutely lovely cards for you folks. Again, we've been at this for about 2.5 hours now, so please feel free to subscribe, because we'll be uploading highlights of this and more streams to come. Feel free to like this stream if you've enjoyed it yourself. And if you are just kind of lurking about, I appreciate your viewership, but please talk to me. I'd love to get some conversation going. Not to say you're unwanted, Isaac, of course. I appreciate our conversation a lot, but the more the merrier, as I say. Hey, Aaron, good to see you. I want to let you know that the anti-brute tender has been quelled. Look at that. We've had some absolutely insane pulls today as well. Granted, most of them aren't brute. I'll let you know that up front. But we did get we got some absolute perfect hits so far today. I'll flaunt them to you in a little bit, but first off, let's get started on the second box of case 3. We are hoping for more. Hopefully today the laptop's on charge, so it's not going to run out of charge. Hopefully we don't have any more issues like we did last week. We're starting off with a Majestic and a Super. Lovely to see. If you have any comments about the stream while you're here, Aaron, please feel free to let me know. Hopefully it's a better experience overall. We're doing our best to, as always, improve. 1, 2, 3, 6. Foil and a Super. I hope you've been having a good week yourself, Aaron. Mine has been pretty good so far, and all the better for having you here. Absolutely loving to see it. I'm glad you're loving it. Here's to more in the future, eh? Nothing big in that pack. That's absolutely fine. No, we keep moving. I can't read the card names. I don't know Japanese yet. I know what this one is though. Cold foil and all. And if you thought that was bad, we got the rainbow full as well. In one box, we got both versions of Warmongers in Super Slam. What an absolutely crazy day it's been, honestly. It can only, or hopefully it can only get better. I say it can only get better. It could definitely get worse, but we are trying to look for bigger pulls, better pulls, Fables and Marvels and other legendaries, oh my. As we continue with the second box. Another Super. The goodies haven't been as amazing in this box so far, but patience is a virtue, and I am sure that we will. And I am sure that we will get more goods as the packs continue to flow. Another Super will take, absolutely. I don't know if I want to hear Kane reading Japanese. Why not? Yeah, because I know that I know those ones. I'm miffed I don't know more of them. Like, I could hazard a guess at some of them. I don't have as photographic a memory as I wish I did. So So whilst I've had a look at these cards about 1,000 times whilst opening them, sourcing them, pulling them for orders, it just doesn't stick as well as it should. Again, I can only remember like 5 things at a time. So if I remember all the cards from Super Slam in Japanese, I have to forget like my own name at that point. Just be glad I can name you the like the Marvels and whatnot. Like Pleiades Superstar. Oh yes. As if to prove my point, we've got the big hit of my second Pleiades Marvel. Absolutely brilliant. This pack opening's been absolutely cracked. I'm exclusively opening Japanese packs from now on. It's clear that's the way. Insane. Insane. We can only go... That's a crazy pull to get. I cannot believe we got it again. That's our third Marvel. Oh fine, I'll show her off for you. That is stunning. Wow. We've really hit it off today, gang. We got 2 prize Galeas in one case earlier, and now we've got ourselves a Marvel Pleiades Superstar. So if you want to get me to name all the cards, I may not be able to do that, but I can name the important ones, and that is an important one. If any of you are looking to acquire that offers, if you're jealous of me, fair enough. Again, bottom left is fleshandbloodcards.com. We have all your Flesh and Bloody needs. If you need the link, it's down in the description. So please, feel free to take her off our hands. Of course, we will also be at Worlds. So if you are at Worlds as well, maybe you'll get a chance to get it there too. That's a super rare, sorry. We are looking good for this so far. Absolutely fantastic stuff. I still have the feeling in my stomach of getting that Pleiades. That's wonderful stuff. I don't see you talking anymore, Aaron. Have you been firmly silenced by my insane pack look? You love to see it. Oh, I did not open this one properly. There we go. I just want to make sure that I don't cut the cards. It's probably the most locked in I've ever been, is just like staring at the scissors going along. Right, on to another pack. And 2 rares. Not the worst. I can't believe I got Pleiades the second time. That's a crazy Marvel to get as well. If only it were Maori, eh? I think that's the English exclusive. But like, if I'm wrong, please feel free to let me know. I would be happy to be wrong about that, frankly. Oh, Aaron, actually, if you're still here, I'm curious what your opinion is of the Silver Age format now that is coming out. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But if you'd rather just go for your standard CC, then I understand. I've got a rare. Another super. Not bad. Just let me wet the whistle, gang. We have a handful of packs left in box 2, guys. The vibes are absolutely incredible today. My pack luck in Super Slam has been nothing short of wonderful. So I am so happy about that. Not bad. Foil take the bait. And a super to go with it. Wonderful stuff. Here's to more. Ooh. Not the worst. I'm still remaining hopeful for a second Marvel in this pack, I can't lie. I feel like a spoilt child wanting it, but if you don't want and you don't ask, you don't get. What a wonderful day this has been so far. All thanks to these lovely cards. And you guys, of course. I wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for you lot. So I thank you very much for being here. And I am looking forward to many more streams like this of getting just the most insane packs. Hopefully, if we get our hands on more English Super Slam, we can get another stream up of the hunt for the Maori Pleiades. I want to see one of those in real life now. Foil Super, Majestic, and a Super. Not a bad pack at all. Not a bad pack at all. We are doing wonderfully. One, two, three. Oh, let's play these again. Not quite the Marvel, but you know. Yes! Extended Art Flick Knives again. Our second Extended Art Flick Knives. Absolutely wonderful stuff. And the Majestic to go with it. I tell you, the Japanese packs are actually insane. A Marvel and an Extended Arts Legendary to go in this box. Whoa. The luck is in tonight. And we are still looking for more. We want more Marvels. We want more Legendaries. We want more Fableds. If I can just get the Authority of Attire, I feel like life would be a bit more complete. Ah, super rare. That'll do. Next pack, we've got cards. Dum, bum, bum, bum. For rare, rare, and super. Right, we're down to our last couple of packs from this box. A pretty great box, honestly. You know, Marvel and an Extended Art Legendary. You won't catch me complaining about that in the slightest. Full common and super. Okay, last pack. So, here's hoping that we get ourselves something absolutely incredible. Just for that, I'm going to get a Marvel Tough Nut. Just you watch. It's got the KO and everything on it, so... No big hits for Brutes. Maybe I am anti-Brute agenda. That'd be a bit unfortunate for you all, but hey, the 3 Marvels I've got have all been Guardians, I believe. Pleiades is a Guardian, isn't she? Yeah, I've gotten 3 hero Marvels so far. They've all been Guardians, so maybe I do have a bias. Or maybe I've been saving the Brutes hits for box 3 of 4 from this case. Just a quick drink before we open it. And get cracking on. We are fast approaching 3 hours on the stream. You got me. I hate the green Brutes. If they printed like an orange Brute, I'd be tempted. Oh yeah, all the Brutes are green, aren't they? It's like Rhino, KO, Tough Nut. Maybe that's a problem. Or maybe, just maybe, this is the one where it changes and we actually get the Brute. Maybe we get Tough Nut, maybe we get... I mean, I don't know which I'd prefer to get, KO or Tough Nut. I know which one you prefer to get, Isaac. You're such a simp for Tough Nut. I don't blame you, but... And again, every single box we open, we start with a super rare in the first pack. It's rather insane, actually. But like, I'm not complaining. You know, I'd rather get a super rare than a handful of gravel. Another super rare. So I know that one's Tear Down the Idol, so... Sure, he's a friend. Tough Nut's my friend. You want to keep telling yourself that, that's fine, but I know what you're like. Another super. We're doing our best to keep the vibes up, gang, even if I do have an anti-Brute agenda. That's pretty good, actually. That's a pretty good not Brute hit. Maybe I do have an anti... It's completely been thrust upon me, but like, I'll lean into it if it means I keep getting some real nice goods. If I can get like another Marvel Pleiades, I'll be happy. I'll be over the moon, in fact. Song and dance and everything. Five, 6. Oh, well, super rare. I keep flicking the cards by mistake. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying my best to keep it controlled, but sometimes it just isn't possible, isn't feasible. We will have most, if not all, of these cards available for Worlds as well, by the way, gang. So if you're heading to Philadelphia, first off, congrats. Second off, please feel free to stop by and say hi to me. I'm happy to chat and sort out cards. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I was going to say, oh, you'll know which one of us is the one in Philly. We'll have a massive banner that says fleshbloodcards.com, so hopefully you know which one is us. Nothing from that pack, that's fine. I don't know if we're doing any more shows after Philly, but if we are, I hope to see you all there. Well, as many of you as possible there. And if some of you are just here for a casual pack opening stream, hi, I'm Kane. And we're opening some lovely Super Slam. Getting towards the end of it now, actually. We've got about 1 2/3 boxes left. But please feel free to stick around, chat, say hi, like the video, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. We'll be doing a lot more of this stuff. Not just for Flesh and Blood either. We've got the next set of Lorcana coming in the coming weeks. And with that coming out, I will be doing, hopefully doing at least, a similar unboxing. Oh, super. But for now, we're doing Flesh and Blood. And I tell you what, the luck has been absolutely incredible. We have a fair big stack of goods. I'm sorry to hear, Onyx Ice Gems. Can I call you Onyx? That's fine though. I mean, if you've seen the cards and are interested in them, but you can't make it to Philadelphia, in the description we have our link, fleshbloodcards.com. If you just want to type it out yourself, it's down the bottom left there. I've got it on my chest literally, so feel free to have a look for all your flesh and bloody needs. We should have most of these up on the site as well before we go to Philadelphia. So anything that gets taken before then, it'll be yours. And you will get first dibs. Wonderful to see. A Majestic and a Super Rare. Lovely. I'll tell you what, if you're a new viewer, Onyx, the vibes have been impeccable. The pack look has been insane. And hopefully, whilst you're here, it only continues and it only gets better. It doesn't seem to be, but that's fine. We'll keep going, we'll keep going. We've got about a box and a half left. We've been streaming for about 3 hours now, so it's been a pretty great time for us all. The vibes have been absolutely impeccable. And hopefully for you, they will continue to be. I have just dropped the cards. Apologies, guys. That's okay, gang. Let's get on to the next one, gang. Hopefully I won't knock the things over this time. Overcrowded, again, absolutely fantastic card. The almighty Dream Tiger has blessed me today. We are well above odds on most of what we've got so far. In terms of like legendaries, we're on par for Marvels. So, I mean, we've done really well today. Everything else now at this point is just kind of like a bonus, but I will gladly take a bonus because I'm a greedy little piggy who only wants the best. And because of that, we're going to get Extended art, good-natured brutality. Literally never punished for being a spoilt brat. Amazing stuff. You love to see it. The look just keeps coming. Once more, the anti-brute agenda disproven. As we continue on to our next pack and hopefully continue on to our next brilliant goodie. Oh, I've done it a little bit off. Sorry guys, you didn't miss much. It was Tough Nut. Did you say hi to Tough Nut while he was on the screen? Oh, you want me to bring him back? Fine. I'll put him there for you. As a matter of fact, since she's revered as well, I'll put Pleiades there as well. You can have both your goods right there for you as we continue on to our next pack. Another super, Song of Sinew, not too bad. He's right there! In between packs you can see him, okay? That's the deal we agreed. If you want to see him full time, again, fleshwoodcards.com, link in the description. If you're in Nottingham, we're on Lower Parliament Street with Games Haven. I will gladly sort you out with Tough Nut. Especially if it's that extended art, good-natured brutality. Foil super, and a majestic, and a super. Lovely pack. I get that the background's out of focus, so you can't necessarily see the good-natured brutality as well. A necessary sacrifice, because it's either that or you get to see the packs I'm opening, and I know which one I'd rather have. Yeah, majestic, not bad. This box hasn't been too bad actually. Got ourselves a extended art cold foil, which is always good to see. We're hoping for more though. We're hoping for legendaries, marvels, fables. A majestic will do. I won't act like that's the worst thing ever. Oh, no. Not the worst. And rare. Okay, this is punishment for me being a greedy little piggy again. We're on to our last two packs of the box, and then we're on to our last box. Again, time's flown by for me. I've been on stream for 3 hours opening these boxes. It's just gone past. It's been an absolute pleasure though, and I would gladly do it again. If I could, I would do it every day. Nothing too great. Another super rare. Hopefully our last pack brings us something better. Come on. Big time last pack. Bottom left, superstition hype. Come on. Not too bad. For a rare and a super. Nothing insane. That's fine. We still got our Tough Nut. I'll show him off to you, Isaac, just because maybe you do deserve something good in your life. I hope you appreciate this whilst I put the other cards away before we head on to our last box of the stream. Let's get this sorted. Yeah, we've been doing this really well today, guys. It's not quite as extensive as our last one where I opened 4 cases. Took about 6 hours as well. Today it's a relatively shorter stream. More chickens, please. Chickens. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's chickens in this game. Could someone confirm or deny if there are chickens in Flesh and Blood? Because I mean, I wouldn't mind there being chickens, but I don't feel like it's the right world for it. Right. 1, 2. Starting with... Oh, wow. That's the first one I've gotten so far today. In 12 boxes. That doesn't start with a super. I don't know whether that's a good sign or a bad sign, but regardless, we will continue forward as we always do. A foil common and the majestic. I'll take the majestic. Oh, there is a parrot, isn't there? It's Polycranker. Sweet little child. Well, they're a pirate, so... Grog? Oh. Another super. Not too bad. Give me just 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to quickly wipe the whistle again. We're getting near the end, but I'm still... just trying to keep the machine going, you know? We want to keep the hype up, the vibes up. We want everything to be up as we continue with our last box. Fights. Nothing big in that pack. Oh well. These things happen. Hopefully that changes with this one. It's another tough nut for you. I'll keep that tough nut out as well for you. Are there other birds in Flesh and Blood? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if there are more birds, but it's a mystery to me. There's so many cards to look at in that case, and I just can't give you the definitive answer right now. All I know is that yes, there is a parrot. Her name is Polycranker, and she is a little darling. Majestic. So far, no absolute bangers from this box. That's about to change. We're about to get... You know what? I'm going to say we're going to get a Marvel Young Tough Nut. Let's do it. For Isaac, let's do it. I mean, I was wrong, but you can only ask, eh? Hopefully, we shall receive by the end of this. Ooh. A rare and a super. The look's kind of dried out for this box, hasn't it? Hopefully it changes. Hopefully we get more hype. Hopefully we get more goods. Hopefully the world gets better. Interesting. And a rare, and a rare. Yeah, this one isn't popping off as hard, so I understand that there may be a little less hype in the chat, but like, honestly, the vibe's still impeccable. We've had such an insane opening so far today that, honestly, no cold could could dull my beating heart with how amazing this has gone for us today. And I'm so glad I got to do it with you. Another super. Slowly but surely we're getting slightly better. One day we'll get the best. Foil super, always good to see, and a majestic. It's getting better. We're getting there for like the best goods. Hopefully, at least. Full common. And super rare. Okay, the look's back down again. Oh well. We keep moving. Hopefully we get one last good thing before the end. I'm really hoping for it, just so we can say that the last box had a banger. Another super will do for now, but really we're running out of time. That's fine though. Again, I've had a really good time on this stream. I hope you all have as well. First stream from the new techie HQ of our laptop. And hopefully it's been a better experience overall. Fixed some issues with the camera and the audio, so it should be nicer for you all. But if not, let me know. I'm happy to keep improving this. I just want to make sure that you all have the best time possible here, aside from the obvious of getting to open the packs and whatnot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Hey, there we go. It's a non-foil New Horizons, but it's a New Horizons nonetheless. So we will absolutely take that. The look is back, guys. And now is when we get all the hits. Fantastic stuff. Let's get this next pack open. Let's keep the train going. Back-to-back packs. Our second extended art New Horizons. Fantastic stuff. Let me just put that away. So we really are ramping up the look now. So here's hoping that can keep going. 2 legendaries in this box so far. Both the same card, granted, but still pretty impeccable. Hopefully a good sign of things to come. Okay, the run was ended, but that's okay because we've still got a handful more packs. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's super at least. Right, we've got, I think, 3 more packs. So, let's get all our hype together for these last 3 packs before we end for the day. And hope to everything that we get something amazing. I'm saying it's going to be a tough nut. But if you want to say it was something else, please feel free. Ooh, actually, I tell you what, we just got it. Cold foil. Nice. That's the cold foil knee slappers, if I remember correctly. So we'll gladly take that. Big win for us today. 2 packs left. And what we've got from this so far is 2 New Horizons and a Mighty Knee Slappers. I'm hoping for one last good. Just one. If not 2. Come on, Tough Nut. Marvel into the Plains. And not bad. Okay. It's simple. It's the last pack before we say goodbye. Oh wait, no. Tell a lie. We've got 2 more packs. 3 more packs. That's actually crazy. I thought we had a lot less than we had. We've got 3 more packs to get what we want. Hopefully, fingers crossed and all, that we get exactly what we want and need. What? Okay, 1, 2. Full common. Another super. Okay guys, 2 more packs. We want to get one last really good pull. Keep every single bit of hype for these last 2 packs. Come on. Come on. Okay. It's all down to this. The final pack. Bottom left of the bottom left case. Of the bottom left case. Wow. This is like the most bottom left thing possible. And if the laws dictate anything, this is the one. We're going to get something crazy here. Final pack. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Foil rare. Rare. Super. That doesn't feel great to end on. Unfortunate. Oh well. I tell you what though, all things considered, those 3 cases are crazy. I mean, honestly, that was a crazy 3 cases to get. I mean, wow. So, after everything we've gotten ourselves, extended cold foil Good Luck Brutality, Mighty Knee Slappers, New Horizon Extended Art, and non-foil. Another box! Don't tempt me like that, please. Please don't tempt me like that. I'm just going through the last bits. Are you sure? We did get 2 Warmonger Diplomacies. Flick Knives, Channel Tranquil Domain, Iron Fist Revelation, more New Horizons, Helm of the Adores, more Flick Knives, 2 Prize Galea, another Flick Knives. One second, guys. I know somewhere in our warehouse we have another box. So I apologise if there is some noise and me getting up and whatnot, but I am looking for the last box. So yeah, you win. I'll do one last box. Happy? Honestly. Give me 2 seconds, gang. Okay, I'm back. I'll be 1 second just to get the last box sorted, but we do have one more box. Because you asked so nicely. Honestly. The things I do for you people, opening packs, getting sick pulls, all for you. Right. One last box. Let's reset ourselves. This is the best kind of encore I've ever been given, honestly. Open more packs. Okay, if you insist. So here's hoping for something truly insane in this box. Let's get our first pack underway then. Oh, and I've not opened it fully. There we go. Right. Back on the trend of starting with a super. Lovely stuff. Isaac, if you're going to be so insistent that I open one more box, let's keep the hype going. Come on. Send in all the hype. We want to see something amazing here. Cold foil concealed object. That's a pretty solid start, I can't lie. That was the first cold foil I actually got from the set at all, so definitely one I'm willing to take. So lovely stuff so far, super and a cold foil. Hopefully a good sign of things to come. You feel a tough nut? Let's get a tough nut then. Come on. Whoop. Super. Another super, so 2 supers and a colourful so far. Wow, I feel a tough nut. Come on, let's get this tough nut. Whoop. We want tough nut. A super and a rare. Oh well. No tough nut so far, but it's coming. Right, 1. Full rare. Another super. Not the worst. We are keeping it going now. This last box has to be good, please. I want to, I so badly want to end like on just an insane hit. Oh, I was certain that one was going to be it, but you know. One, two. Snag solid, and actually like a pretty solid Majestic to get in this set. Probably one of the better ones, honestly. I know Snag used to cost an arm and a leg, but it was just Crew, isn't it? So hopefully this has helped it kind of balance out a little bit more. And another super. We're not having too bad of a time here, guys. Again, Snag. We've gotten ourselves a concealed object cold foil. These are not things that I am hugely against. It's just it could be a little bit better. Another super. We'll deal with that. Come on. Another pack, another chance at something awesome, please. Come on. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then hopefully something else. Nothing else that pack. We keep going on and on until the end, and then we stop. Unless I'm practically pegged to do another box. Foil Majestic, and a Majestic, and a super rare. That's a good pack. That's a pretty fun pack to get. I hate how spoiled I sound, but it could be better though, couldn't it? Give us... You know what? Give us the gauntlets. Give us the gauntlets of Tyrannical Rex. Rare and rare. Okay. I guess not. It's not in the cards. Hopefully by the end though we get something sick. So we're happy with all of these cards, honestly. I'm not hugely fussed that we're not getting hitters. It's just, you generally open packs to get something sweet. 1 second, gang. Sorry, this pack is very uncooperative. Oh, there's 1 card left. Come on. Up. There we go. Lovely stuff. Okay. Just put those down and we can continue on to the next pack. Hopefully this is the one. Right, 1, 2. Oh, Foil Super's good. And a Majestic. Not a bad pack at all. Just not the best. Okay, let's keep going. I've been enjoying chatting to you guys today, so thank you very much for being my audience. Hopefully, in the future I get to see you all again. We have about half a box left of all this. Hopefully we get something great to end it off. Another Tough Nut card. There you go, Isaac. More Tough Nut for you. It feels like the finger in the monkey's paw curling. Okay, another one. Ooh. Not a bad Majestic to get. I don't think I got that in my English one, but let's keep going. Let's keep getting hits. More hits, endless hits. About half a box left, maybe a third of a box left-ish. Let's just get ourselves something truly magnificent. Nothing in that pack. Oh well. It happens. We are getting there though. I hope that the stream has been good for you all as well, by the way, as we're kind of getting towards the end of it. I've enjoyed myself, as I've said. I am hoping that you have all done the same. Is that Big Bully? I think it is. Super, super rare. Not too bad. Oh. More packs. I'm glad that Tough Nut believes in me, Isaac. I believe in Tough Nut as well, and therefore we're gonna get him. Come on. Okay, maybe not in that pack, but in the next one, we will get Tough Nut. Watch. Okay, maybe not that pack. We're trying too hard. We're trying too hard to get Tough Nut. Instead, we should just like broaden it out to just any good Marvel or Legendary. Any good Marvel or Legendary, guys. Let's just keep that in our minds. Oh, super. I'll take that. So we are once again at a point where we have 3 packs left. Hopefully, we can, in these last few packs, get something truly magnificent to cap off the stream, guys. Keep everything crossed. Get all your hype into the comments. And let's get this over with. Nothing in that one. Okay, saving the best for the last 2. That's absolutely fine. I understand it, even. Up. Okay, we got a super in that one. That was good. But, guys, this is it. This is the last pack. I need you guys to get some pack magic in the chat for me. Come on. We want a Marvel. We want Legendary. We want Fable. We want something good from this last pack. So let's go. Okay, so it's not going to be like a Rainbow Four. So hopefully it's still something good behind that. Oh. Oh. Okay. You know, that box wasn't too bad. We got ourselves a Call for Concealed Object. We got ourselves a fair amount of Supers and Majestics. Not quite the last box that we wanted to get. But that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you just don't get the hits. And again, given how insane that this opening has been, I don't feel like I'm one to complain. After all, we got, like, as I say, we got Flick Knives, we got Plays Galea, we got Flick Knives, Helm of the Adorned, we got New Horizons, Iron Fist Revelation, we got Channel the Tranquil Domain, Flick Knives again. We got both versions of Warmonger's Diplomacy in one box. And then, obviously, we got the extended art. I can't remember the name of it to lie for me. And then, of course, my girl, Marvel Pleiades. So overall, we've opened 13 boxes and gotten all of that. I'm taking that pretty solidly, honestly. I think that's a really good opening. I hope that you guys have a wonderful